I give y'all a little bit more time to come on up in here this morning because we earlier than normal. Way earlier than normal. Hey, Chef JJ, ain't nobody up with us. Ain't nobody up but us, Chef JJ. Ain't nobody up but us. This probably will get on y'all nerves early in the morning. I get on here singing early. That probably get on y'all nerves, don't it? It probably get on y'all nerves that I get on here singing early in the morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all pop me on while y'all get ready for work. I only got to do a couple things at work today, and then I have to work this weekend. Well, I have to work Sunday, so I'm doing a little bit of work today, and then I'm back at it on Sunday. Hey, Ty, what's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday, y'all. We made it. It's Friday. It's Friday, honey. Hey, Lillian. Good morning. Good morning. I can't tell y'all that I ain't gonna bounce spaz out over here, okay? Today. I can't tell y'all that I wouldn't spaz out. But at least we can have a little intimate talk this morning. You know what I'm saying? Hey, grown woman, don't you? Oh, 36 people. Well, never mind. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to wait for everybody to get here before we talk about the Thanksgiving plans and us blessing some people. We're going to wait until everybody get here so I can let y'all know some of the things that I ran into because I started working on it yesterday. And to prevent a headache, I got another pivot. I got a pivot. But we'll talk about it a little bit later. Okay. But I hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing well. Okay, I have a question for the people that's listening to me right now. Can y'all hear me? Number one. Listening to me right now. Can y'all? Okay, y'all can't hear me. Y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. Okay, got it. Thank you, Mama Bees. Good morning. 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 All right. Listen, your boy is up getting some things done this morning. Hey, Miss Tiffany, for work, so that they can be well today because baby, as soon as 9 o'clock get here, I'm done. As soon as 9 o'clock get here, I'm done. Okay. Already, so we're going through this AI training at work, but um, I done the majority of this AI training when I first started, when I came home, right? And so everything that they're learning today is repetitive, which is why I'm done for today after 9 o'clock. I'm just doing some stuff that they need for the day, and then I'm trucking it on, and then I'll pick up on Sunday where I left off. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing good on this beautiful Friday morning. We finally made it under the Friday. Hey, Miss Felicia. Hey. All right, let's go ahead and get into some stories, y'all. Let's get into some stories. Let's get into some stories. First, let's talk about Mia, honey. Let's talk about Mia Thornton, formerly of RHOP. Now, y'all, this is coming from the Jasmine brand. So let's read this. So we know that Mia got arrested. She had a warrant out for her arrest for stealing them people furniture. Okay. Out of a condo that her and Ink moved out. And according to the landlord, she wasn't paying the rent prior to that. Okay. So let's get into it. So it says that Mia Thornton's legal troubles appear to be piling up rapidly as new documents reveal financial issues that began Weeks before her arrest, the Real Housewives of Potomac alum was sued for eviction shortly before she was accused of stealing thousands of dollars worth of furniture from a luxury Atlanta condo that she was renting. The company Encore Management filed a lawsuit on September the 11th against Thornton and her ex-boyfriend and roommate, ooh, they shady, Jared McGriff. But then that raises another question for me. If that was the case, if so Inc. wasn't living, Inc. didn't have a way of living, or I'm so confused because she moved to Atlanta because of Inc., right? Inc. didn't already have no place. I guess not. In the court documents shared by page 6, the company claims that the pair rented a property and failed to pay rent for the Atlanta unit. Core management asked that they be evicted and pay the past due September amount of $5,100 plus $6,085 per month until judgment. Oh, wow. The reality star has not yet responded to the lawsuit, and according to a police report obtained by CBS News, Thornton is accused of stealing $11,000 worth of furniture before abruptly moving in the middle of the night. Okay, so that's quite interesting on Mia's behalf, because again, like, girl, enough is enough. Like, girl, you should know better. You should know better. I mean, you was getting up here laughing at Wendy when you already had your own stuff going on. Wendy was arrested in October. You this say in September you wasn't paying your stuff and you was kikiing and giggling, won't it? Child, better be careful, girl. Y'all better be careful. Speaking of Potomac, let's get into Wendy. I about to say Wendy Williams, which we do got an update on Wendy Williams, but let's talk about Wendy and Cepho. So it had been said yesterday, it was an article that came out that alleged that Wendy had over 2 dozen, I mean not 2 dozen, Lord have mercy. She had dozens of credit cards, okay, with alleged aliases attached to those credit cards. Now, it's also been said here, and I don't know how to feel about this, but when I get ready to read this statement, a part of this statement kind of gives me, uh, Wendy, they've been investigating you. They don't have to tell you when they started the investigation. They've been investigating you. Otherwise, they wouldn't have known that you and Eddie was sending emails back and forth about getting the max on the policy. So I'm kind of stuck in between when it comes to this situation with Wendy and Eddie. I really I like Wendy and Eddie, and I really hate that they are going through this, but we got to be smart. We got to be smart, and I don't know. I don't know. But let's get into their statement. Okay, so this was a joint statement from the Acefo's legal team. At the outset, police failed to properly investigate the initial burglary despite clear indications of break-in, displaying clear bias against the Acefo family. The Acefos heard nothing but silence from police for over 18 months despite complete cooperation and requests for updates. It is it is common knowledge that other Real Housewives cast members have also been victimized after documenting their travel on social media. Yet none face this level of scrutiny or criminal charges. We believe it is deeply unjust for the Sheriff's Office and Office of the State Attorney of Carroll County to publicly expose confidential financial information about Eddie and Wendy Osefo. What is most disturbing is that the state appears to have begun investigating only after charging the Osefos, which is highly irregular approach, which is an highly irregular approach that raises serious concerns about motive and fairness. The public release of the family's private financial details serves no lawful purpose and only invites uh, other people's opinions about their case in the state, and obviously they are still investigating. Um, don't they investigate stuff after an arrest? I'm kind of lost on that. Don't they still investigate stuff even after you're arrested? Because if you trying to take this all the way to trial, they have to get additional information. Hmm. Okay. I mean, okay. The SFOs have never used an alias on any financial application. This allegation is false and misleading. Such names were used for the delivery of packaging, following their lawful purchase to safeguard the identity of very public figures. It is ironic for the state to assert or um, exaggerate the existence of any debt in connection with the I'm sorry, y'all, this is so small. Um, in connection with the accomplished professional couple, due process is paramount to the administration of justice, and its breach by misleading the public with a false narrative has only compounded the harm. It goes on to say that the defense is confident that the court will prevent any further violations of the SFO's rights um, to their trial. I don't really, I don't really know, Wendy. I don't know. I don't know. So they're saying that the aliases were connected with the credit cards and all of that, and then also what people aren't talking about. And that article did mention that Wendy lied about it. It specifically said that Wendy lied about using PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo to pay for jewelry. That's just what the article said. And nobody is mentioning that. And I know I read it. It said that Wendy lied about using Cash App, Venmo, and um, PayPal to pay for jewelry. Now, I don't know what that has to do with anything. But then again, if they ask you and you fail to give them that information, then I guess the lie is still sticking, right? But yeah, I did read that in that article as well. Wendy and Eddie, listen, I'm never gonna laugh at anybody being in anything like this, especially when they have kids and stuff like that. So that's not what I'm here for. Um, But I just again, Wendy and Eddie, I wish y'all weren't going through this, but it does sound like y'all got a lot going on over there. December the 2nd is when they do have their next hearing, December the 2nd. So we shall stick around and see, honey. Oh yeah, I mean that Mama Beast, that's a known fact. And honestly, even past the housewives, it's folks on Love and Hip Hop that do the same thing. Live above their means, knowing good and well you don't got this and you don't got that, but you want to fake it up for the cameras. I think that's kind of like reality TV. Because mm, to be honest with y'all, we notice it in a lot of places, right? We notice it in a lot of places. All these housewives, Love and Hip Hop, just reality TV across the board. Y'all gotta stop living above y'all means. Y'all not impressing us, by the way. And I get it. The what Housewives is supposed to give is rich and fabulous, right? When Sheree, Nene, Kim, uh, uh, Lisa Boo, the only people that really had money when the series really started like that, and y'all can miss me talking about Sheree had some money. I know she did it. The only people that had some money was Lisa Wu, probably a little bit more than everybody else, and Deshaun Snow. That's it, right? Also, we didn't know these ladies like that. We didn't know none of these ladies like that. You know what I'm saying? So I wish we would just get back to being authentic about things. And I feel like as these housewives grew, we saw that they started making money. And Candy, besides Candy, I don't know anybody, any other housewives that had been on Bravo that was famous before. And when I say famous, get into the coin before being on Housewives. Candy is about the only person. Bethany Frankel didn't do it until after she left Housewives, right? So I don't know. I just kind of wish that these people would get back to the authenticity of being a housewife, which is why I tell y'all all the time, I don't mind seeing new girls. I don't mind seeing new women. But the thing of it is that wealth don't sing. Let me say it again. Wealth don't sing. Wealth don't sing. Wealth don't sing these songs. Wealth don't sing these songs. Wealth ain't always carrying around a Birkin bag and all of these. That's not wealth. It's not wealth. I'm just saying. It just ain't wealth. You know, I was always taught, and people that I knew that had money, they ain't go around singing about the money that they did have. They just didn't do that. So, you know, I don't know, but I wish them all the best, honey. I wish them all the best. You know what I'm saying? Child, keep living above the means if y'all want to. All right. So y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, but there was an article written about Dolly Parton, who is 79, about, you know, praying for her because it was some health related setbacks, right? And then we seen Dolly Parton say she ain't dead. I think it was her sister that came out and asked for prayer. And then her sister came out and asked for prayer. And then we saw a video of Dolly Parton saying that she ain't dead. Something about that video told me that video wasn't current, because Dolly Parton is canceling a lot of dates and not showing up. So there was 2 dates that she didn't show up to that she didn't cancel. And then there's one week um, she postponed her Vegas residency. So I don't think Dolly Parton is telling the truth, y'all. I think Dolly Parton is indeed. I think she do have some health concerns. I really do. I don't think Dolly Parton is telling the truth. And again, you being 79, I don't think anybody expects you to be. You know what I'm saying? 79. I'm just saying. How can I say this without sounding so harsh? Um, because I like Dolly Parton. I'm gonna just say it like this: you 79 years old, so I don't see your sister getting up her line about your health concerns. I don't, but I do see you getting up her line to save face. I mean, I see any celebrity getting up here, especially if that's how you make your money. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but yeah, I think Dolly got some things going on. Again, she missed 2 major events without letting the people know, and then she also postponed her Vegas residency and addressing her sister's health concerns. So, Dolly, we're gonna keep you lifted. We're gonna keep you lifted, Dolly. Jesus, we're gonna keep you lifted. Keep you lifted high above the heavens, because we want you to be well. Yeah, we want you to be well. Mm, mm, mm. We want you to be well. All right, so there's 118 people up in here. Hey, Omar. Hey, Butterfly. Hey, Mocha Drop. Hey, Miss Tiffany, Miss Lean Ford. Hey, everybody. All right, so I want to ask y'all a question, okay? And the reason why I'm asking this publicly is because I do have some of y'all's money and I want to do the right thing, okay? So it has become extremely hard to get in touch with some of these families, to get proper addresses, to get and we're talking about the Thanksgiving giveaway right now. to get people's addresses, to get people. I mean, it has been a headache, right? And I know at first I had said we'll just do gift cards, but then I did go online and try to do the gift cards, but unfortunately, in some stores they don't honor them, and I wasn't aware of that. Because where I'm at, I'm in Dallas, they honor all virtual gift cards, but in some places they don't honor virtual gift cards. So unless you shop online, and some people can't do that. So I want to ask y'all a question. This holiday season is just me and nephew, right? Do y'all mind if we use that money, purchase a bunch of food, and go down and feed the homeless? I'll cook the food, go down and feed the homeless on Thanksgiving Day. What do you guys think about that? Because again, it has just been a hassle trying to get all of this like taken care of. Now I'm still going to give gift cards, virtual gift cards as well, and then they can use them at their own discretion. I am still going to do that. But I want to know if you guys are also okay with me going down to the homeless shelter and taking a bunch of to-go boxes down there and feeding the homeless on Thanksgiving. And again, I said that I'll just go ahead and just cook up the food since it's just me and nephew here. We don't have to. I mean, it's and I plus I don't want to waste a whole lot of food either. And so I was just like, I I kind of want to go that route because again, you know, in case if y'all don't know, a lot of times homeless shelters run out of food. They run out of stuff on those dates, and so I was just debating with it last night. I didn't even sleep good last night because I was debating with it. And I was gonna go live on Patreon, and I said, "Nah, I'm gonna just wait till in the morning and see what the people think." Okay, let me see y'all comments. Hey, Bama girl. Okay, so y'all are cool with that. Okay, okay, that would be beautiful. That'd be great. Okay, okay, yeah. I think I want to do that because, like I said, I could just cook up a bunch of food rather than because I see my sister really be kind of going through the same thing too, where she's getting these delivered and then they're running out of turkeys or they're running out of this and they're running out of that. And I just figure if we just do big old Thanksgiving feast and then I just take them, box them up, take the to go boxes down there to the homeless shelter. Okay, okay. Well, thank y'all for that. If you've donated, I and we'll be live that day. We'll be live that day. I will be live that day. Um, oh my, I'm gonna text you, but we'll be live that day, and um, we'll go down there and feed the homeless for Thanksgiving. Okay, what is the weather supposed to be like next week? Mm, okay, it looks like we got decent weather. Oh no, okay, Thursday is still not too bad. It ain't gonna be okay. Thursday is not bad. Okay, got it. So that's how we'll do that. I'm so sorry I keep yawning, y'all. I've been up for a minute. Um, okay, that makes a difference. That makes a difference because again, I was battling with it, and I was like, I just to make this easier, and we still honor the fact that we are feeding people. Let's go down here to this homeless shelter, honey. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. All right, so let's go get ahead and get into some other topics, honey. Let's get into some other topics. So, y'all, I was up searching the web on YouTube and I see a lot of thumbnails that say impeachment. Now, I think we all kind of know how this is going to work, right? Why now? Can somebody tell me that? Why now? Can somebody tell me that? Why now? Why haven't we been wanting to do this? Why are we waiting until now? And I'm just saying, as far as the things that this man has done, if any other president, and we've talked about this a number of times, if any other president, especially Obama, had done any of the things that this man is doing, like calling for the unaliving of Democratic lawmakers who say, hey, military, don't honor, you have the right not to honor illegal requests made by this administration. I'm trying to figure out why now? Why now? Why now is it a conversation? It wasn't a conversation when as he's trying to dismantle the Department of Education by taking piece by piece away until they dismantle the entire thing. Not only that, but we didn't decide to do this while he has people out here in places that he has put in places and they have no background in it. Cash App Patel, Hello RFK, all of these people that you've put in these positions that have absolutely no type of nothing to be out here telling us. Why is we listening to somebody who ain't healed their throat yet about medical issues? Why? We listening to somebody that won't even go take a sip of hot tea about medical issues. Again, I want to know why now. I want to know what was the last straw. The last straw was him out here doing what he's doing what ICE is doing. Baby, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not finna hold y'all. These videos that I have been seeing lately about ICE is getting they self toe up. These people ain't playing with these ICE agents. They stealing trucks. They using doors to bop these folks upside the head. They doing some everything. They is tearing up. They is tearing up these ICE agents, y'all. I've seen so many videos. I seen one where these people was in a moving van. Y'all, they had at least 5 vehicles that was supposed to be ICE vehicles. 5 of them. And guess what? They used 5 people. It was five SUVs. It was like an SUV in the truck and all this. And then these people, I guess that they was chasing, was in a sprinter van type of thing. Baby, they popped that curb with that sprinter van, drove across that hill, dodged every last one of them ICE vehicles, and kept on going. I'm gonna tell y'all, I am here for these folks stealing these ice. I'm here for it. I'm sorry, I'm here for it. I'm here for them flattening ice. I'm here for all of it because y'all keep coming to these neighborhoods that y'all think y'all can run and stuff like that, and they showing y'all what's tea. Hey Marcella, good morning, good morning. Hey, good morning, Miss TK. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. I'm just telling y'all, watching ICE do what they do, especially around there in Charlotte. Charlotte ain't playing no games. And I'm here for all of it. I'm here for all of it. I am when I say I am here for it, I have gotten a key watching these ICE videos. Then I watched another video, y'all, where they picked up this guy, right? When they found out that he was a U.S. citizen, he's mixed. He's mixed with black, and I want to say he's mixed with Mexicans. That the way that they were talking, and the ICE agents put him in this SUV, and they drove. According to him, they drove miles and miles outside of the city, outside of Charlotte, right, and left him at an abandoned trailer park. With these old trailer parks over there, don't nobody live in the trailer parks. And they threw his stuff out the car. Y'all, they took his stuff and threw it out of the car when they found out that the man was an American citizen. I'm telling y'all, this is insane. This is really insane. This is insane. And again, I don't know why this is the time that we are deciding that we want to impeach this man. This man has given us every reason since he's been in office to impeach him. The Constitution and the government is there to protect us. And literally, you're trying to dismantle the Constitution. It's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. I think it is crazy. I think it is crazy. Oh, really quick, y'all. Really quick, because we can still keep talking about politics, but really quick about the Chicago mother. So I see reports getting it wrong. So they're saying that the Chicago mother is pressing charges on the children. Y'all, that's not all the way correct. From what I saw, she's pressing charges on the parents. Did anybody else see the parents? I didn't see the kids. I saw the parents. That she's pressing charges on the parents, as she should. Especially these parents that got out here, especially that one that got out here with that terrible paragraph that she wrote. Show need to get the parents. I agree. I think the parents need to be the ones. I think the parents need to be the ones. But I just wanted to clear that up because I didn't see it about the kids. I saw that they were doing that with the parents. He's been twice impeached already. His first term, they still voted him in again. Correct, Omar. But see, here's the thing. What we're seeing now, Omar, what we're seeing now is we're seeing people regret their votes now, right? And these are people that I don't have anything for, and I'm sorry. But this man, with him not having certain plans, like him having you want to get rid of ACA, but you have been talking about a plan since 2016 that we have yet to see. And we're supposed to think that the Republicans absolutely are going to revisit we think that the Republicans are going to actually revisit the ACA. We trust the Republicans to revisit that again when the man does not have a plan at all about health care. You can say what you want to. You can say what you want to. That man has never had a plan about health care, including the debates. I don't know if other people do this, but I do go back and watch debates. I do. Old debates. So like his debate with Kamala Harris, I did. I went back and I listened to it again. Already knowing that this man, he either lying or he don't have a plan. He never has anything. He don't have policies. And these people did vote this man back in office. And this is why I always say I don't have anything for people who voted for him. I don't have anything for people who agree with anything that he does. I don't care if you agree with one thing that he does. I no longer want anything to do with you. And I mean that to my core. Because if we don't stand up for something, we're going to fall for anything. And all he does, he wakes up to lie. And everybody, and you still got these MAGA nuts who are, this man can do anything. This man can do anything. And these MAGA nuts are still going to be okay with it. And I did have a conversation with somebody where we were talking about the difference between MAGA nuts and Republicans. Not all Republicans are MAGA nuts. And I've said that a number of times. Although we may not be on that Republican side of things, doesn't mean that they're MAGA nuts, right? And, I just, I don't know. I just in my statement, I asked why now, because I'm just trying to figure out why now. This man attempted to take money out of children's mouths, food from away from elderly's tables, children's tables. And now we want to get him out of office? He signed in a big, nasty ass bill. And now we want to get him out of office? And this is why I've said several times that people don't read up on things. Because if that was the case, y'all would have been reading up on the big, nasty bill. Now, how many times, Mama Bees, if you still here, you can attest to this. Mocha Drop, you can too. How many times did I tell people there were a lot of similarities in places of that big nasty bill and Project 2025? I told y'all. And I even posted the Project 2025 when it went back to the Senate. I even posted to y'all what some of the changes were, and some of those changes were identical to Project 2025. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Everybody said you're a lie. Okay, well, go read it for yourself. I told y'all. I've been told y'all that there were so many similarities to some of the things that were in this big nasty bill in Project 2025, and no one wanted to listen to me. I said that to say this. When we started talking about food stamps getting cut off, when we started talking about all these things, folks don't realize that that was in the big nasty bill about the doggone SNAP benefits, about after school programs, about any type of nutrition programs for children, for adults. All of these things is things that they are considering cutting a part of that big nasty bill. But again, some of those very things align with what is in Project 2025. So I don't know. I really do. I sit back and I just watch a lot of stuff and I just be wondering, why now? Why now? Hey, IPV, good morning, good morning, good morning. Meals on Wheels, I worked with a vet who rely heavily upon meals. Yes. And thank you for bringing that up, Butterfly, because that is another thing that they are trying to cut. Us being able to assist elderly people who can't get up, do anything, cook for themselves, nothing like that. Do y'all know what that means for a lot of people? That means a lot of elderly people will go hungry. What about people who have elderly people? And see, I don't know. I think that this makes this really resonates with me. But what about elderly people who live by themselves, but they still deal with dementia or anything dealing with memory loss, anything dealing with anything like that? Y'all, it is sick to think that these people who need food to take with their medication, that they could possibly starve at the hands of this current administration, at the hands of everyone who voted on that big nasty bill. But these are things that people don't see. And I hear all the time, and this is why I keep telling y'all, when I hear people say, I don't do politics, I don't do none of that, we can't be friends. I'm sorry, we can't be friends. We can't be friends. You know why we can't be friends? Because it's past politics. This is about your everyday life at this point. At this point, now that this man is in office, it's about your life. And so when people down it down to, or dummy it down to, oh well, it's just a difference of political views. No, it ain't. I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that. You rock and you go with anything that this man does. You don't deserve to be in my space. And respectfully, I don't deserve to be in yours. They don't want to help anybody but themselves. That's it. They want to keep making the rich richer. And really, Donald Trump don't even care about the rich, to be clear. But they want to make the rich richer. Hello, with these tax cuts. We know exactly what is at play. The same thing we've been singing. Only thing Donald Trump wants on this earth is rich people walking around here. That's it. If he can get rid of the middle class, the low class, all of the people, pretty much, then he's going to do everything he can to do it. Do I think he needs to be out of office? Of course, bro. Of course. Of course. But I just want to know when we drew the line. Hey, Symmetry, good morning. I just want to know when we drew the line. That's what I'm trying to figure out. When did we draw the line and say, hey, this, I don't know, y'all. I really, um, I really, I already told y'all I don't got time for trolls today, baby. I'll get you out of here like swiping, no swiping. Call me Dorothy Explorer. I'm a volunteer for the Senior Telephone Reassurance Program, and food insecurities is real for the elderly. It is. Mama Beans, we have been dealing with that for a long time, and people don't realize that. People do not realize that. So and I say that because there was a point in time where some people couldn't get Meals on Wheels and different stuff like that because there was a dry era with that. You know what I'm saying? Which tells me if we've had one dry era, we can go through I'm not saying we can go through another. I'm just saying we could have another dry area or dry period of time when that stuff happens. And again, cutting that off for elderly people is insane. When these people need food to take their medicine, they need food to live, they need water, they need all these things to live. And we will do anything in our power, and not we, but the Trump administration and Trump will do anything in their power to take that away from them. I can't. I can't. And I want to talk about another thing. So y'all, mind you, when you're on food stamps in some states, you have to do like a reevaluation every 3 months, every 6 months. It just depends on what state you're in, which is why I always tell people go look up the state before you get up here spreading misinformation. Go look up the state and what their SNAP benefits requirements are, and look up all their things, right? When it has to do with the SNAP stuff. So if we are having to reapply because they say that that's going to, and by the way, if you look it up, the number of fraudulent, and I get it, you're gonna see stories about it, but the number of fraudulent, um, will we disagree with you, Ho? Goodbye. The number of fraudulent people who, or people who fraud the system is very, 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 very small. Y'all heard that lady get up and say that there was over, what was it, 100,000 people that they were still paying benefits to that had died. What they got to do with us? That means y'all need to figure out a system in which when folks die and you found out that they die, it sounds like somebody ain't doing their work in that back office. It don't sound like it got nothing to do with us. It sounds like y'all people, but how are we caring about 100,000 people versus 4.2 million people who are actually on SNAP benefits? How? Why is that small number? Why does that small number even matter if we literally have 42 million people on SNAP benefits, but we worried about 100,000 people that is still receiving benefits, but they dead? Well, again, it sounds like y'all not doing y'all job if you ask me. Because if you have to keep doing these things where you reapply, not reapply, but how you do your little thing, and I know that that is absolutely accurate because I hear my sister telling me all the time that sometimes they change the amount based on when they do those audits or whatever they do, however whatever they call it, based off of that. I'm just trying to figure out why do we care about 100,000 people who are receiving benefits that are dead, but y'all coming out here complaining to us about it as if we can go back here in the back computer and change that. Ain't nothing we can do about that. That's on y'all. Y'all would need to find a system that alerts you or that lets you know when somebody dies and you gonna cut their services off. But y'all gonna make people reapply and go through a whole lot more. Eligibility requirements are going to change drastically. There are gonna be people, y'all know how some of us, I'm sure, have applied for food stamps. A child, they told you get $16. Well, I'm sure the people that's getting hundreds and hundreds of dollars is gonna get $16 now. That's the reality, unfortunately, at this point. Because again, the number of people who fraud the system when it comes to government assistance, it's very low. Yeah, you do have people who do it, but it's low. Exactly. They knew when my mom departed to snatch her check back. And that's my thing. That's my thing, butterfly. They need to work on their systems. They did the same thing when my mother passed away. Same thing. I alerted y'all, I told y'all, and y'all knew she passed away. We sent death certificates to every place, and when she was getting some type of assistance or anything, we sent death certificates. So y'all knew. And then gonna come out here and blame the American people for the lack of y'all's job? I think not. I think not. We ain't got nothing to do with it. I think not. Think you're not gonna come out here and blame us for some stuff that y'all ain't done. Exactly. It's low, and there's more white people that do it than anything. Did I not get up here last week and read to y'all about the 30? I think it was either 30 or 40. Mama B's helped me with the amount of people. I think it was 30 or 40 people on that mugshot list, and now one of them black for food stamp fraud. They're just trying to make it impossible for people. Yeah, again, just like they're hit by hit dismantling the Department of Education. They're going to do the same thing when it comes to government benefits or when it comes to benefits, taxpayer benefits. This is exactly what they're going to do. They would just start taking it here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there until there ain't nothing, no more, and people can't depend on it. I know exactly what they doing, and y'all do too. Yeah, I just got an email from Uber that says your account and data will be deleted in 30 days because due to what did it say? Oh, it's been a long time since you've taken a ride or ordered from Uber Eats. Uber will delete your account associated with my email address and data in 30 days. I don't give a damn. Bye. I don't really fool around with Uber like that. Mm-mm. Uber is a company I'm boycotting on my own. I want to delete all the data you got. Delete all the data you got, girl. We don't do Uber. I don't do Uber. I can't speak for other people. I don't do Uber. Mm-mm. I got a few days ago on my work email. Yeah, I don't care. I don't do Uber. I uninstall Uber and everything. Y'all be tripping. And what I do not like about Uber is when you order from Uber Eats, they'll take your money like twice, three times sometimes, and then sit up and say, "Oh, it'll be back on your card in 7 business days." Girl, don't play with me. Do not play with me. So no, I don't do Uber. Kiss my ass. And plus, Uber is heavy, heavy. I mean, there's more companies that are heavy in Trump's pocket, but Uber is heavy in Trump's pocket. Speaking of heavy in the pocket, hold on a minute. Let me read y'all something. So yesterday, the black, he's a black billionaire page, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Not Tasha K and Ja Rule going at it. Okay, wait a minute. Tasha K says, breaking. I just got word that Ja Rule was jumped tonight outside of the New York restaurant Solis. I'm being told it was pretty effing bad. Story developing. This is what Ja Rule said. Ja Rule said, Tasha, why you lying to these good people? Yes, some BAN tried to jump me. No, it wasn't at Solis, and I'm chilling, smoking a joint, watching SPV with not one scratch on me. Tasha ain't gonna be satisfied that everybody take money out of Tasha's mouth. Yeah, not Tasha and J Rule going. Ja Rule, I say J Rule. Not Tasha K and Ja Rule going. I was supposed to be going over here looking at something else about these black dollars. Ja Rule said he got time today. He said he sit up and smoking his joint, okay, and watching SPV. What is SPV? What is SPV? You mean Law and Order SVU? Nah, he said SPV. Uh, y'all don't think that's funny? Y'all don't think that? I think that is hilarious. And that's what Tasha K gets. She always lying about something. Tasha K is Tasha K stay lying. That ain't funny to y'all. Let me read it one more time. So Tasha K said 7 hours ago, breaking. Just got word that Ja Rule was jumped tonight outside of a restaurant in New York called Solis. And I hope I'm saying that right. I'm being told that it was pretty effing bad. Story still developing. Ja Rule retweeted Tasha K's tweet and said the following. Tasha, why you lying on these good people? Yes, some BAN tried to jump me. No, it wasn't at Solis, and I'm chilling, smoking a joint, watching SPV with not one scratch on me. I know that's right. Gather her ass. She always lying. Girl. Okay, let me go back to this post that I was gonna read to y'all. Give me 1 second. Um, that's what Tasha K get. All right, let's see. Oh, the people responded to what I said. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So let me read y'all this article about Target. Let's read it about Target. This is on the Black Millionaires Instagram page. So Target is heading down the holiday shopping season on a shaky ground after reporting a 19% drop in the third quarter profit, which executives warning that the retailer sales slump is likely to continue through year end. No, it's going to continue longer than year end. If I can help it, if my dollars count and matter, it's going to be longer than that. Thank you, mods. Thank you, mods. That's what y'all here for. I'm not dealing with no trolls. I ain't got it in me to cuss them out today. The Minneapolis-based chain said that stubbornly high inflation is pushing shoppers away from the items and towards essentials, adding pressure on business already struggling to regain its footing. Target stock has fallen 43% over the past year, and incoming CEO Michael Fidelk, I guess is how you say his name, who takes over February the 1st, will inherit the challenges of steering the brand back to growth. To receive traffic, Target is rolling out 20,000 new items, doubling from what it was last year. Cutting prices on thousands of everyday goods, the company is also investing an additional $1 billion next year in store remodels on new locations, I'm sorry, bringing its total multi-year makeover budget to $5 billion. That's why y'all suffering right there. That's why y'all suffering. Stupid dummies. That's why y'all suffering right there. So y'all gonna spend more money on top of what you don't already have to bring new stores? How dumb. How dumb. Y'all are laying off workers but building new stores. Baby, didn't they not just say that they was laying off 1,800 corporate jobs? And y'all mean to tell me, although that's probably a small number to the corporate, like 8%, 9%, somewhere up in there, but y'all mean to tell me that y'all are gonna go and build new stuff, but y'all won't do what y'all promised y'all was gonna do? So this was my comment under that. I said, oh, it's gonna continue to be longer than that. 2026 is gonna be hell for them and a whole lot of other businesses. Or 2026 is gonna be hell. If we got together, shout out to Jamal Brown, and y'all can say what y'all want to about Jamal. Shout out to Jamal Brown and his works over there with the boycott, with the Target boycott. Okay, because we're gonna continue to boycott Target, and I don't care if y'all are selling things for $1 around there. I'm not stepping foot in no Target. I'm not. I'm not stepping foot in a target. Yeah, Jamal has been working hard on this target boycott, and I'm not mad at anything that he's doing. Now, y'all, starting on the 25th of this month, if we can, we got to stop shopping at these places. We do. And we got to put that money back into black owned businesses, y'all. We have to. We have to. We have to. We got to let them know what our black dollars mean. People were already boycotting and Jamal jumped on the bandwagon. See, Patterson, I disagree. I disagree. People might have been boycotting, but they weren't boycotting for the reasons that Jamal lined up as to the boycott. And the reason why I say that is because he sat there and gave y'all every reason as to why Target was first when everybody was saying, why Target? Why just Target? Target promised dollars to the HBCUs. No, Walmart is not okay. So Tammy, let me help y'all out before y'all start saying stuff like that. Let me help y'all out. There are some people who cannot boycott certain things, and Walmart is a heavy thing that people cannot boycott because there is not other grocery stores around in their area. What y'all want to do? What y'all want the people to do, Tammy? What y'all want the people to do? Y'all want the people to starve? So we got to start somewhere, and we started with Target, and it may trickle down and roll down from there. But everybody cannot boycott Walmart. Everybody don't have an Aldi's in their area. Everybody don't have an HEB. Everybody don't have stores that they can go to as an alternative to Walmart. So I understand and I get it. So no, Walmart is not okay. Walmart is not okay. Amazon is not okay. It's not okay for none of these companies that's in the pocket with Trump. But you have to start somewhere. So Tammy, let me ask you a question. Are you boycotting everything? Since you asked, are you boycotting Walmart? Are you boycotting other places? I just want to know, are you doing that? If you're doing that, that's great. Some people still work there. Some people like so again to honestly say, what about Walmart? What about Target? I mean, what about this place? What about this place? What about this place? We have to start somewhere, and we've started. Well, if you don't shop at Walmart, that's great for you. That's great for you. I don't care what people do. Walmart doesn't pay their employees a fair wage that you will shop there. Girl, I'm not the one for you. Tell me, you don't know me, obviously, right? You don't know me. What we supposed to do about it? If we ain't got no other grocery store, tell me, what's your alternative? What's your alternative, Tammy? And Miles, y'all leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave her alone. Oh, you're not a girl. Okay, well, Sir Tammy, do like what? Shop at a grocery store. Okay, I promise you, I won't go back and forth with dumb folks. Like, shout out to whoever got her out of here. Shout out to whoever got her out of here, which I really don't care. I really don't care. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. What we won't do is be unrealistic in these boycotts. We won't be unrealistic. The reality is that there are some people who cannot boycott every single thing. And then if you're that concerned about it, then I hope you write in the offices about how they pay their folks and all these kind of things. Right. You ain't a girl, but your name Tammy. Thank you, Harold. Shout out to Harold. Shout out to Harold. Thank you, Harold. Y'all know I want to really, hey, Terry, y'all know I really want to go in on Mama's idea, but I kept it cute. 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 And I, let me ask y'all a question. For people who say, well, what about Walmart? What about these other places? Does that not in the back of y'all mind tell y'all that them people probably shopping at Target still? I'm just curious. Do that not ever like trigger your mind and y'all be like, yeah, you probably still one of the ones that shop at Target, right? Do y'all think about that? Or is that just me? That could just be me, child. Could just be me. Could just be me. But I be thinking about that when people be like, well, why Target? Why not Walmart? Why not this? Um, and she said, go shop at a grocery store. Um, Walmart in a grocery store? Okay, I'm not the only one that think that. I always think that when people be like, well, why not Walmart and why not this and why not that and why not that? And I be thinking, yeah, you the ones that still shopping at Target. Yep, you the one. You the one still shopping at Target. You down there getting all that stuff off the clearance rack. No, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. We have to start somewhere. And Target is a perfect example, all the way down to the Essence Fest. Target is a perfect example of the where we should start. But again, I get it. Everybody can't boycott Walmart. Everybody can't boycott their local grocery store, whatever they got in their area. That dummy said go to a grocery store. Well, what is Walmart? Maybe in your area it ain't no grocery store, but everywhere I done been, Walmart is a grocery store. You get all the other stuff on the other side of the store, but it's a grocery store. I'm in a smaller town, and outside of Walmart, we only have the Piggly Wiggly and a locally owned grocery store. Walmart is the most affordable option for many families. Thank you. Thank you. Because again, everybody is not capable of boycotting every place that you can think about on the top of your radar. What you want the people to do, starve? So again, I just can't take ignorance well in this day and time, y'all. I can't take ignorance well. I just can't. So let's put a number on this. Retailers' profit last year for Target was 854 million, and it has fell to 689 million just this year. The power of the black dollar. The power of the black dollar. And let's also talk about this real quick. I saw a post, I think this was either yesterday or the day before. I saw a post about a black owned grocery store in, I want to say it's in Georgia, somewhere in Georgia. And they needed everyone to donate like $1 or $2 in order for them to keep running and to stay afloat. That's another thing. Some of us do not have other alternatives. We don't have black owned grocery stores in every area that you can think of. Yeah, it's very slim of how many black grocery stores or black owned grocery stores that we actually have. I just don't understand people being dumb. I don't. Do what you can. Right, Terry. Do what you can. People don't understand that there are food deserts in the black community and they shop what's convenient. Until someone addresses this issue, people will continue to shop at these places. And I agree. That is the overall issue that needs to be discussed. I totally agree. They were just talking about food deserts, meaning people, yeah, very little access to grocery stores in their area. And this is again why I say that. There's a grocery store here and it's like pimping the people. Yeah, because half of their stuff is probably over 100% higher than what it is in the regular grocery store because they trying to keep afloat. These are really things to take into consideration, and I realize a lot of people unfortunately do not think about these things, and they just talk like Tammy ass just came on here talking. Tammy, sir, I have you to know, I need people like Tammy, that man that was on here. She wasn't a woman, so that man that was on here, Mr. Tammy. Mr. Tammy, I don't know why you told me you wasn't no man, cause I mean that you wasn't a woman. Mr. Tammy, sir. So speaking of that, do y'all know any Tammy, any man named Tammy? Do y'all know? I know a Tommy. I don't know no Tammy though. do y'all do y'all know do y'all I think this is a side note. I think I saw somebody ask me about church topics and y'all want me to talk about this I forgot what Thais called it, the blogger connection thing with Bishop Jordan. Somebody did say they wanted to hear what I had to say about that. I'll give y'all a little 1-2 in a minute. I'll give y'all a 1-2 about that in a minute. We'll be a little messy with the church sector. I saw that somebody in the comments said they want to know my thoughts, so we're gonna talk about it too. But anyway, yeah, Mr. Tam Tam. But people like Mr. Tam Tam, I don't really. Oh, Tammy is a man's name in Jamaica. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, um, we had no clue. No disrespect to the Jamaicans, but I'm gonna disrespect that particular Tammy that was in my chat, though. I will do that. But thank you so much for letting us know that. What is it, Liz Castleberry? Thank you so much for letting us know that. Um, but yeah, we're gonna call Sir Tam Tam. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I don't know a man named Tammy, but I do know one named Essie. Oh God, I would hide. I would hide. I would change my name. Okay. But anyway, back to this thing again. I think you can tell where people stand with how they approach these situations with other people. And Tammy was a prime example of how people approach this situation. Yeah, we I think all of us know that unfortunately they don't pay well when it comes to um Walmart. I think everybody knows that. There are Walmart employees who are literally on food stamps. So, I mean, we get all that, but everybody can't boycott. Okay, really quick, y'all want to know about the blogger stuff. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, in case if y'all didn't know, there's a group of bloggers who are in Orlando, and Bishop Bernard, Archbishop Bernard Jordan, has called for these people to go around there to Orlando, I guess, to do a course. Now, mind y'all, when Bishop Bernard Jordan, and I'm going to always put it down in history, he is messy. His son is messy. They are all messy, in my opinion. And even if something good comes out of this, we won't take away the fact that they're messy. Okay? So it was said a couple weeks ago, back in October, that the bloggers are the people who are ruining the church. They ruining ministries and churches, and this is what they said. They said bloggers are the ones that are doing that, right? Now, this was supposed to not only for them to become better bloggers, but I think it was supposed to be in the beginning a way for them to change their blog, the way that they blog. Okay, the way that they blog. I went round there and I happened to listen to a couple of things that was said, and this ain't no shade to anybody who over there in the blogger connection or anything like that. This ain't no shade to y'all, but y'all still doing the very thing that y'all was doing prior to y'all going down there to the conference. I was just going and say it. And no, I don't know him like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't really rock with Giles like that. I don't really rock with him like that. But out of all the stuff that that man has said about William McCray on a public platform, and you think that I will sit at the same table with you, I don't care if Bishop Tut, King Queen Marie, Queen Elizabeth, Queen whoever, I wouldn't care. The moment that you start talking about my family and start talking about the fact that I got HIV and all these things, I ain't never sharing a table with you, bitch. Ever. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Anybody who walks around here and says stuff like that, hateful stuff like that, oh, you got HIV, your butt ran through this. There will never be anybody, and I'm grown. There will never be a time where you think that I'm going to sit at a table with you and break bread. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? I have never in my life seen that before, and I'm gonna continue to say Bishop Jordan, Manasseh Jordan. They are messy. They are messy, and I promise you, I wouldn't want to sit under no bishop or leadership like that ever. It's weird to me. It is so weird what they are doing, and there are people who keep saying, "Oh, I think this is a great thing. I think this is a great thing." Well, if the point of this meeting was for them to become better bloggers and to stop really talking about the church, why in the world are y'all doing content down to the conference about the very I cut out. I'm back. I'm telling y'all, I don't operate with people like that. You've been saying one thing on everybody's platform as you've been going around doing these interviews or whatever he around here doing. You've been saying one thing on people's platform, and then now something different. I'm sorry. I'm just not interested at all. And before any of y'all come over here talking about I'm hating, before any of y'all come over here talking about I'm hating, I don't associate it with but one person that's down there at that event, or that person has been in my chat several times, and that would be Sean Talks. I don't have an issue with Sean Talks. I don't really have an issue with some of them other ones, but I don't like how they move and how they operate. And so it'll just never be a time where I need to be sitting at a table with any of those people. Never. The amount of times they have screamed, cried, threatened lawsuits, gossiping from channel to channel, and having whole panels about each other, and now y'all breaking bread. IPV, I will never understand it. I will never understand that. And and please understand that I'm not saying that people can't fix situations that they go through. I'm not saying that. I just think it is absolutely absurd. You have went too far. There are some people on this app that I will never make peace with because some of the things that you said. I'm at peace every day walking and doing my own thing, but based off of what you said, we don't never have to talk, and we never will. Never. In my neighbors in my show enough Wanda boys. Neighbors. I never, 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 never gonna do it. You didn't. I mean, you have literally publicly said that this man got HIV and AIDS, and that to me, that is one disrespectful thing, and it brings something back to my memory. I have always told y'all that there was somebody on this platform that I will never see it for. And the reason why I will never see it for, because when I was going through my illness, the bitch had the nerve to get up here on this platform and say he probably dealing with HIV and AIDS. I will never have nothing for you ever in life. And when I say ever, I mean ever. There's never no peace. To all you grown people that want to try to make peace, I'm never making peace with a hateful bitch like that ever. And I want y'all to understand that. So when you get out here and you start throwing out shit like that, you understand that there's never a time where we're going to sit down and we're going to break bread. We're going to talk about it. There's no talking. None. Always remember that. When you cross that path with me, there's no coming back from it. There's no conversation that we need to have. There's nothing. There's no peace. There's no adult that can come through and shake stuff up. You can pray all you want to. I'm not ever breaking bread with you. And to some people, that may not be a big deal. You're not gonna never walk around here. And because that came from black women, that's one thing. That came from black women on this platform. And for those of you that was around, y'all know I'm not lying. When you go that far, there's no coming back from that. None. None. And so I'm not ever going to sit and break bread at a table with you. I'm not doing none of that. I'm no fake bitch. And you know what else is crazy? Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Lee. See, when people speak up about stuff like this is what I be talking about. When I say that it is so easy for women, and I hate to go down this route, but it's still going on. It's so easy for women, and I'm not gonna say all women. It's so easy for some women to say these things and then wonder why you all kind of bitches and hoes. It's because you out here being disrespectful, and you think in your mind that somebody is supposed to walk around here and break bread or be cool with you after you have said so many horrendous things. You're nuts. And as I stated, I don't know what kind of heart some of these women have on for the gay community. Y'all act like somebody stole y'all nigga. And if somebody did steal your nigga that was gay, your nigga been gay. And he won't never your nigga to begin with. That's the way I see it. And so IPV, in my mind, that's like me going and sitting down with them tramps that said what they said. It's like me going and sitting down with them and breaking bread and being cool with them. No, you giggled, you kiki. Listen, never. Yeah, and people repeated it, Terry. People repeated it. So when I am dealing with something with my health, that's the reason why I don't come up here and say anything anymore. Because of that particular reason right there. So, I'm never gonna break bread with an evil bitch. Ever. Ever. And mark my word with it. When is the institute? I have no clue. I have no clue when it's supposed to start. But my thing is, again, if this is supposed to be them blogging and stop tearing down ministries, according to y'all, they're tearing down ministries and stuff. I'm just kind of wondering, when are y'all gonna when y'all gonna stop doing the content that's supposed to be tearing down ministries? One of them have woke up every morning that they've been in Orlando and done content on the church. One of them have woke up every morning and done content on the church. And I'm trying to figure out if part of the reason why y'all did this was so that and help me if I'm not correct. IPV, Mocha Drop, Janai, if you're here, if y'all are here, help me if I'm tripping. Wasn't it said that these bloggers, these same set of bloggers that's in Orlando, was messing up ministries? Was that not said with their blogging? Was that not what was said? And later on, don't come on the internet talking ish about each other. They better get it straightened out before they build up. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, I'm not tripping. And I even said this. I even said this in Thais's chat yesterday. If that was the reason, if that was the reason, why are these same bloggers blogging and doing content on the church still while they down to the conference? That doesn't make a lick of sense to me. But hey, it's just me. Who are me? Who are me? I'm just saying. Just saying. I yeah, it would be a no for me. It would be a no for me. It would be a no for me. I'm not at all interested. I think so too. And can I be completely honest? Can I be completely honest? Ooh, this about to shake the table. She's shaking the table. This about to shake the table. Before I get ready to say this, okay? It is 7:23 a.m. All right. We have decided that we are going to go. I'm gonna cook some food and we're gonna take it down there to the homeless shelter and stuff like this. So if you guys still want to give in that area, you guys still can. Because again, we got to get them to go boxes. I gotta go get them to go boxes, which I'm gonna get those probably Monday. I'm gonna go get those on Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna go get those on Monday, and then yeah, we're gonna pack it up. We're gonna show out. We're gonna show out. So shout out to those of you who have given. That's what we decided to do. We're gonna go down to the homeless shelter and provide meals that I've given. We're gonna also do like water. I may do like water and maybe some canned pop or something like that. You know, give them something else because water is coming, so they'll have water. But I also kind of want to give them like a cold pop or something that they can wash their food down with or something like that, you know. But we are still giving back. So if you'd like to bless the catch app, you guys can. It's 724, and if you would like for it to be a blessing, put blessing in the memo line. But if it's for me, you ain't got to put nothing in there. Okay. Now let's get into what I gotta say, because this is about to shake the table. I believe it is all control, is what I believe. I believe that the motive is control. I don't believe there's any other motive outside of that. I believe it is control. You wanting to be able to control every last one of them. And you know what? They can say what they want to about the official Thais report. But what I love that the official Thais report didn't do, I'm glad that he didn't accept that money from Bishop Jordan. I'm glad that he did not accept that money from Bishop Jordan. I'm glad about it, because that was his way in to this collective group. But what I like about Thais is that Thais don't let nobody run him. He don't let nobody control him. And that's literally what this was. This was a control thing. This was to be able to control you. That's exactly what this was, a way of controlling. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for Terry did bless for the families. So we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you. I'm glad Ty returned it as well. Hey, Janabu. I was just talking about you. I don't know if you just came in. Well, I was asking a question. I wasn't talking about you. I was asking a question. Um, the Lone Ranger Ty. Exactly. Ty is smart because he didn't accept that $100 and he returned it. And I knew because I was there for all of it. And a lot of times y'all probably don't think I'd be there, but I be in the bushes. And I pay attention to a lot of shit. And I'm not a messy bitch because I could be a messy bitch and go to Thais and tell Thais all these things, but I don't even do that. I do not do that. And Mocha Drop, I got a question. Have y'all noticed, IPV, this is a good question for you too. Have y'all noticed that none of them trolls that Thais would name off, y'all noticed that ain't none of them been around here? Y'all also noticed that we don't really hear Ty talking about them as much anymore either, which tells me, oh, let me shut up. Because I about being crack the code on this live stream. I be crack the code on this live stream. Anyway, I pay attention to a lot of stuff. And I just again have to say at the end of the day, I am glad that Ty didn't go that route. I'm glad that he did not go that route. Because again, it is a matter of control. Oh. It tells me behind the scenes somebody was being a puppeteer to them folks. Huh? Huh. And I believe one of them is the one that got shaded at the Holy Convocation. The 117th Holy Convocation. The 117th Holy Convocation of the Church of God in Christ. Huh? But I'm going to shut up, Ernie. Somebody behind the scenes was being was pulling the strings and making the puppet dance. Oh, baby, I paid attention to all that because it was like at a time when people would see me all the time drop down in Thais's chat and everything like that, they would come over here and try to start shit. Well, why you don't go tell your friend to unblock me? Why you don't go tell your friend to stop talking about me? Why you don't go tell your friend to do this? Why you don't go tell your friend to do that? Because that is a grown man, and I don't need to tell him to unblock you or anything like that. If you probably block for a reason. What do I look like as a content creator going and telling another content creator to unblock somebody because they asked you to? No, I'm sure they blocked you for a reason. That's like them loony folks over there in that sector, and y'all know what sector I'm talking about. That's just like them coming over here trying to say, no, we're not doing that. Are you kidding me? They're like them going to tell IPV or Terry, can y'all unblock me? No. And why take that to somebody else's channel? That's what I don't like. Read the damn room. Anybody over here talking about no content creators that they really rock with like that? Are you nuts? And you think that I'm not gonna speak up and get you together? I'm gonna block you just for saying that. So yeah, I listen. I am not a bona fide church blogger. I cover church topics over here. I'm not a church blogger, but one thing I'm not going to do ever is I'm not going to ever get up here and allow someone to disrespect my peers in this space. And you can't come over here and talk about my friend. You can't do that with Jeremy. You can't do that with Scotty. You can't do that with T. You can't do that with you can't do that with Ty. You can't do that with Really B. Now Really B, I'll bust some skulls that will Really B. We're not even finna do that. Okay? I'm being for real. Really B is somebody I don't play by. Okay? Y'all remember when the bishop tried it with Really B? Oh boy, I got up here and dragged the bishop for filth. Because what you not gonna do, you're not gonna play with that one. Huh? Now, There is a certain number of people that you just cannot come over here on my side of the world and play. Of course, El Teddy. El Teddy is my boo. So of course, El Teddy, you're just not gonna play with these people, Ebby. You're not gonna play with none of these people and ever think that I'm just gonna let you come in my chat and be disrespectful. I'm not gonna ever do that. Not ever doing that. Like, don't be weird. Don't be weird. Now I don't know about, and I just shared something to my um Instagram. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. What I said, because this is interesting. Okay, so the post said, "There's nothing like a friend who defends you in rooms that you are not in. The kind that doesn't need an audience to be loyal. The kind that corrects misinformation instead of contributing to it. The kind that protects your name even when it's inconvenient." And then I captioned this with saying, "And I still defend people who don't defend me, but that's always been my character." I still defend people who don't defend me. And I don't really need no defending. I don't need it. I tell y'all all the time, I don't need people rocking with me like that. Because I can handle me. I'm good on me. You know what I'm saying? But I am that kind of friend that I'm not going to let folks dog you out. And I'm your friend. You just not going to never do that. So you sure can't come to my chat and talk shit. There have been times where people have been talked about in my chat and I'm like, okay, you got to go out of here. Goodbye. But I can't say that that's always been the reverse of that. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, they talk, they do whatever they want to do, and that's totally fine. That's on you. I could care less. But I know what kind of friend I am. And I am the kind of friend that does defend you in rooms that you are not in. I am the kind of friend that ain't gonna let a bitch say the wrong thing about you and don't think I'm gonna speak up for you. I'm not that kind of person. Never have been. And never have I needed an audience to prove any of that shit either. I have to be clear with that. I have to be clear with that. I don't understand, but I don't operate like that. And so, yeah, good luck, good try. It's the combo for the storm. I'm just watching to see what happens because Bishop doesn't know what he's in for, in my opinion. Like I said, I think Bishop has this thing where Miss Jones, man. I think Bishop has this thing where he wants to be in control of people, and I don't think I don't know how far this is going to go. As long as the dollars are coming, I think it's going to be cool, right? As long as those dollars are coming in. But the moment that those dollars start shriveling up or people not doing what they've been doing, you'll see a difference. You'll see a change. Mark my word. You'll see it. Right now, the control element is money. That's the control element right now. And please help me. Please, let me say this before I get out, because I can hear it and see it right now. A hating bitch is gonna say, "Oh, you mad because he ain't came over here and said for your chat to give seeds and stuff like that." Listen, anytime I get up here, and if the people wants to give to me, they gonna give. They're going to give. They're going to give. See, if I didn't have a supportive, and I don't like calling y'all fans. I just like calling y'all, I don't even really like calling y'all supporters. I feel like if I call you a fan, that ain't right. If I call you a supporter, that ain't right. I just rather call you a DonDon, right? And everybody know what a DonDon means. But if I needed $100, I bet you we can raise the $100. I know that we can raise the $100. Okay. So before anybody come over here with that bullshit, because I know that that's going to be the next narrative, I'm Gucci on it. If I needed $100, I know that my supporters would come together and they would take care of it. I'm just saying. So to say, because that's what a couple of them are, it's a money thing. It's a money thing. You sow a seed of $50 or more, and I'll give you a prophecy. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, but that don't move me to give. I think we played that game in church too long. That don't move me to give. When you say, oh, you know, if you get $50 or more, I got a prophecy for you. That don't move me to give. Yeah, $100. $100. So if I need it, I know my DonDons. My DonDon's gonna take care of it. I do have true supporters over here. Regardless of if y'all say I beg, regardless of what y'all say over here, I do have some true supporters that rock with me, and that's just what it is. Just like everybody else do out here. Some people do. I mean, y'all, everybody got their own group of supporters that support them. So don't come out here and say, oh, you know, well, I mean, leave that shit for somebody else. Ugh. But it's okay to support others without criticism. And I agree. That's why they don't like y'all. They hate the way that people support and love you. I agree with that, Lee. I do think that there are people who there are people on this app that literally want, when they fall out with you, they want your whole chat. They want everybody that supports you to fall out with you as well. That's what they want. And then it's like, you not getting up. You talking about other people like me. They say I don't do nothing but beg, but the same people that say that, I see y'all asking for money on your live stream too. I see your Cash App on your live stream too. There are very few people that I listen to that don't ask for not now Cash App. There are big YouTubers that I listen to that ask for Cash Apps. There is a Cash App sector of YouTube, in case y'all did not know. There is a Cash App sector of YouTube. I literally watched this man sit on the side of the road on this live stream, y'all. He said he was not getting off live until he got his rent money. It was over $1,000. That live stream was about, I want to say that live stream, when I tapped in or I saw it, it was 18 hours long. But the man he said he was not getting off that live stream until he got his money. So when I hear people say, oh, y'all don't get it, y'all just big. Well, if you don't like it, just exercise damn left. How about that? We don't care. I don't care how y'all see it. I really don't. I don't care how y'all see it. I just don't. Which is the very reason why I still get up here and go and collect the offering every time, because what I do is work. This is work for me. Thank you, April, for your Cash App, baby. I appreciate it. There's 97 people in here. If y'all would like to, bless the platform, you can. It is 8:41 on the East Coast. Okay. If y'all would like to be a blessing, you guys can. Light up that Cash App. Piss these folks off. I don't know. I don't know why that make people mad. I don't know. Just like If you don't like it, then you just don't like it. And that's just not your, that's just not what you do. But why do y'all care? Why do people care? Why do people care? And why do I have to answer for what other people do? If they want to give, they're going to give. If they don't, they ain't. It's that simple. It's just that simple. So I don't know why it's always a oh, he up on his platform big and then panhandling and all that shit. Call it what you want. Call me the panhandling king. If you're gonna call me that, put some respect on it, bitch. Call me the panhandling king if that's the way you see it. Put some respect on my name. How about it? Ah! Oh my God. Oh, you should have told me that. You should have told me that the baby was out. I wouldn't have got on here and done all that cussing. Oh, not the baby walking around talking about big, 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 big. Lee, that is too funny. Oh my God, now the baby walking around saying big, 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 big. It is too funny. You give great content and commentary. You deserve a love offering from time to time. I appreciate that, Janai. I do my best. I do my best, and I rock with the people who rock with me. So if you enjoy my content, and you just, I appreciate that. To the people that I'm not for, that don't enjoy my content, I just wish you find you somebody that you can enjoy that content. You know, that's my hope and my prayer, and that you find somebody that you can enjoy their content. That is too funny. Now he walking around talking about big, big, big. That is too funny. Too funny. Child. Okay, y'all got me to 8. Y'all got me to 8. Y'all got me to 8. It's 7:43 right now. Y'all got me to 8. And then I only got one more hour at work and I'm done for the day, honey. We've been doing this boring AI training, y'all. All the week. We've been doing this boring AI training. But the training that they doing today, I already did when I came on board. Other people didn't do it. So I don't got a reason to really be here, but I gotta work on Sunday. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Lee, since you were here, I don't know if you've been paying attention when I keep saying I'm on this keto diet, right? I've been on this keto diet going on about 2 months now. I think I started at the end of October. No, I didn't start at the end of October. I probably started the second week of October. I started on this keto diet. And if any of you guys know, keto diet is a diet that weighs out carbs, but you kind of eat a lot of fat. And the fat is the part that, you know. But here's the thing. I've lost a lot of good weight. I go out, I run. Sometimes I'll go down there to the gym. But for the most part, I jog, run, walk the neighborhood. I was doing it twice a day. This week I've been a little bit lazy. I'm gonna do it twice today. Cause y'all, I gotta get fine. I gotta get fine, honey. I gotta get fine. And my brother fooled around and told me the other day, talking about, I see you. I see that weight coming off your face and stuff like that. I said, wait, what, bitch? Oh, you better not tell me nothing. You better not tell me that. Don't tell me don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. You're gonna hype me up. But anyway, I said that to say this. Thanksgiving, I'll be cooking all that food. I definitely will be splurging on Thanksgiving. But for the most part, y'all, I have done really, really good in with this journey. And I will honestly tell y'all as well, since I've been doing this, I've gotten better sleep. I don't really have a lot of headaches. Um, I I can breathe. I can. It's so much. Like I can really run out there with the dogs without really getting out of breath real quick. Because y'all know I got asthma too, so it's helping with my asthma. It's helping with other illnesses and stuff too. Just being on this keto diet. So I'm really proud of myself. Um, I I'm just getting back in. That keto diet helps with so many. Yes, it really does. And at first, because doctors actually don't recommend that you take keto diets. They would rather you just, if you're gonna be on a diet, just do a regular diet and not a keto diet. Because the keto diet, you are putting a lot of fats in your body. However, I don't eat like that on this diet. I don't eat really heavy on my diet. So, like for instance, the day before yesterday, I made a Philly cheesesteak bowl, right? And I used steak the other day. I had actually had some roast in the oven. I mean, not in the oven, in the freezer, and I took it out, thawed it out, and I shaved it, right? I shaved the steak. So I made that last night. I did the same thing, but instead I did chicken. I made a chicken cheesesteak bowl. And so basically the bowl had cauliflower rice, bell peppers, onions, my chicken, provolone cheese, and I did eat it with half of a low carb tortilla. So again, I'm really trying to stay on the straight and narrow path, honey, because I do like the way this makes me feel. It does make me feel really good. It gives me energy. In the mornings, I was doing smoothies, but there are certain fruits that you aren't supposed to have on keto. Like you can have berries like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. You can have cantaloupe. You can have watermelon. But you can't have grapes. You can't have apples. You can't have. Mm, you can't have pineapple. Can't have those things, but you can indeed have like the other fruits, like the berries and stuff like that. So I, I'm grateful to be on this diet because it does flush you, honey. Keep up the good work. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What do you do to make snacks? Okay, so like for instance, I think this was the other day. So basically, I just made like a real big thing of buffalo chicken dip, right? And so basically, I made some tortilla chips out of some low carb corn tortillas. Hey there, lady, 1982. Thank you, Janai, for the jewels. I appreciate it. Um, so I made chips with that. You could also make chips with cheese, or like shredded cheese, or not even shredded cheese. You can also use like the cheese slices. You can make chips out of that. It was really hard. So at first I made chips with regular like low carb tortillas, and I didn't like the way they came out. And I was trying to avoid actually frying them and doing it in the oven, and I just didn't like the way they came out. Because if you even for a second burn them out or burn them a little bit, even a little bit, they taste horrible. So, but you also can use. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, Terry, have a good day. Thank you again. um, but other than that, like so that I eat, I do eat celery. So you can have peanut butter, but you can't have a lot of it. But you can do a little peanut butter. Another good snack. It may sound crazy. My brother be tearing his snack up, but he gets a bowl of whipped cream and he adds peanuts and berries in it, and so it's like a snack for him. They do have keto crackers that you can eat with or whatever. They have the keto veggie stick things. They actually sound horrible and they seem very kitty like, but they are actually good. And I always eat fruit and stuff, as you know, stuff like that. So again, I'm trying, man. Hey, El Teddy, what it do? We just talking about you. Maybe someone can help me out. I cook for my mom every day, and since her lung surgery, she hasn't been able to gain her weight back, and still kind of weak. What can I give her? Um, let's look it up, child. Let's look it up and see. Um, okay, let's see. Um, peanuts and whipped cream as a snack, because again, you're not supposed to have like a lot of like, and you can have like sunflower seeds and stuff like that, but you can't you can't have a lot of it. You can't have a lot of it. What I did now, well, you know, we was talking about child. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We were talking about you, but I was talking about people playing with my friends in my face. That's what I was talking about. Okay, so a dietary approach is okay. We already know. Okay, so boosting calories, add healthy fats to boost calories in the foods that can also help her get strength. Consider starting off with shakes and smoothies and natural nutritional drinks is what this is giving me. Protein, she needs high protein, which is like chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, beans, nuts, seeds, and tofu. I don't recommend tofu. Tofu is high in protein, but if I was y'all, I would not. If you look up what is in tofu, you will regret. You'll regret it. Don't do it. Healthy fats, because that's another thing that I think people be missing in their diet. Healthy fats is like nut butters, peanut, almond butter, stuff like that, nuts, seeds, olive oil, avocado oil, stuff like that. Carbohydrates, of course, whole grain breads, pastas, brown rice, oats, sweet potatoes, fruits, vegetables. And then, of course, you may have to do several things to like try to help with that. You know what I mean? I hope that helps a little bit. I hope that helps a little bit. I'm no doctor or nothing, but you know, I'm trying. Okay, we do have a nurse in the chat. Um, you want to give her high protein foods. Okay, so what I was just reading off, high protein food. Um, find things that she likes and give her that. I remember at one point when I was trying to build myself up after I got really, really sick. And the first thing people would run to was them damn boost drinks, them boost and them what's the other one? Boost and I can't think of the other one. That is terrible. I hate that chalky tasting mess. But that used to be the only thing that I would eat. I wouldn't eat. I couldn't eat. And that would be the only thing. It's so crazy to me. I've come a long way. Ensure. Thank you, L Teddy. Ensure. That shit nasty. Tastes like chalk. Tastes like miss me with it. Miss me with it. And I remember they kept bringing cases of this. I'm like, y'all, please, please. My friends started making me stuff like, you know, chicken noodle soup, homemade chicken noodle soups and stuff like that. Cause I just had got to a point where I couldn't drink that chalky shit. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. So I try not to let that be the first thing that comes out of my mouth when people ask about like different things. Cause I don't want it. I don't want it. And Auntie Tab used to have, I don't know if she still do, but about 2 years ago, she used to have a protein drink like Ensure and the other one. She used to have one, and it was actually good. It was good, but it was only one good one in there. She gave me samples. She gave me a vanilla, a chocolate one, a strawberry one, and I can't remember what the other one was. But it was good. It was actually really good. But that shit is high. Okay, for four of them, you paying about $25. Ain't happening. That's why I only like the chocolate core life protein shakes from Walmart. Really good taste without that chalky shit and high in protein. I might need to check that out. I might need to check that out. Because again, I do need to substitute my breakfast, and I have only been eating one time a day. And I've been snacking, of course, being on at this desk. But for the most part, oh shit, I almost yanked that out the wall. Um, but for the most part, I need to find me something to do in the morning with a good shake, a good protein shake. I mix protein shakes with my coffee. That's one thing, y'all. Okay, don't none of y'all jump down my throat because I know some of y'all gonna have something to say. Now, my doctor instructed me to no longer drink coffee. This happened when I was in the hospital back in March. And then when I went for my follow-up appointment, he was like, "Are you drinking coffee?" And I had not drunk no coffee. When my brother was in Memphis at the convocation, one of them days, I want to say it was like Tuesday morning, I had went up the street. And I felt it. What I'm going to tell you, I felt it. I went up the street and I said, "I'm gonna get me an iced coffee because I just want an iced coffee." I went up there, I got that iced coffee. I came back, I drunk it. I probably drunk about a fourth of that iced coffee, y'all. That shit did. Oh my God. Oh boy, I'm telling y'all, my body is now used to not drinking coffee because that messed me up. Do you hear me? Messed me up, boy. Can't never do it again. I felt like, what is it called when you don't got nothing to throw up? Dry heaving? Is that what it's called? You know how like when you dry heaving, man, that's what that shit felt like to me. I said never again. So coffee, I can't do coffee no more, y'all. I can't. Oh my God. And it's so crazy because I used to be a coffee carnivore. Y'all know that. I would get up in the morning and I would literally be like, drinking coffee and stuff with y'all, but I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. And I guess it's one of my medications that don't have a good reaction to it. But I felt horrible. I said never again. And at first I said, well, maybe it could have been the creamer that they used or something like that. But nah, I think it was overall the coffee. Oh, you got your gallbladder removed. Okay. Thank you to Nitwit for the jewels. Hey, Ray 8405, you can drink green tea for an energy boost. Okay. I actually got some green tea in there. But y'all, what we gonna have to start doing, and I might have to start doing this, but we're gonna have to start making stuff homemade, y'all. I really do think we need to get back to those roots of making stuff homemade because we need to. We need to. If I can be honest with you, that lady 1982, I have never had it. I have never had it. I've been scared to try it. I live on coffee. I can't do it no more. Y'all know again I could, but I can't do it no more. Hey, side-eye sage. Hey, Sweet Jane. I started earlier than I normally do. Because I didn't have to take nephew to I didn't have to take nephew to school. Y'all, since we here, let me ask y'all a question. So I feel like Candy and Todd is playing into the rumors. I don't really see Candy and Todd separating. I don't. Yeah, I really don't. Candy has been spotted out a number of times without her wedding ring. But everybody's making a big deal because they said that Candy removed Tucker from her Instagram page. But y'all not putting the receipts of her actually having Tucker on her Instagram page. I don't know if it was ever on there, but even if it wasn't, I don't necessarily think that that means that they're getting divorced. I kind of think Candy like playing into stuff like that. I think her and Todd like playing into it. And those are just my thoughts because they're making money and stuff together. Not like they making money like crazy, but they making money together. So I don't really know. I don't know. I think they're playing into it because I heard Candy did an interview not too long ago where she did say that the internet is always trying to, break up her and Todd. And so she said eventually she did start playing into the narrative. Like when they was doing some kind of series on YouTube where they were having conversations with a glam or with Candy's glam. And Candy was saying some stuff and Todd was saying some stuff, and it came crazy from both angles, right? But I don't know. I think what the people doing on the internet right now, by saying that, I think that's the problem. Folks up here talking about it's the threesome. Why would it be the threesome? I believe they've been doing freaky shit like that. So why would it be a threesome? Why would the threesome have done it? I don't understand that. Thank you. Thank you. That lady, 1982. Miss Demetria, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. I just received your cash out. Thank you. How is nephew doing? Nephew is actually doing really good. He's doing good in school. JM Lee said Tucker has never been there. I didn't think so either. He's doing really good. School is going really good for him. He's doing really good at school. As a matter of fact, yesterday I was up there with one of his teachers. And his teacher is so funny. But he's doing really good. And then maybe you wasn't here IPV when I told this story the other day. I got him another electronic device, and I was putting it up in the closet. Child, I felt somebody breathing on my neck. I thought he was in the room watching TV. Put it up in the closet, come breathing on my neck. What you want? What? I can't do nothing around here. What do you want? He just wouldn't stop hugging me. It was so funny. I'm like, can I please put this stuff up so you don't actually see it? You know what I'm saying? This is last year was a rough Christmas because we had just, got him. So it was a rough Christmas. Y'all know we had went through all of the court stuff and all of that. So it was rough. So this year it's a lot different, and I'm really excited about it. So he got some new things. And then I think I'm going to my last thing I think I'm going to get him is a new iPad. And before people start talking, the reason why he gets an iPad is because that's where he does a lot of his learning materials from his iPad. And I just think he need a new one. I was gonna get a new one and give him my current one, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just get him a new one. Just get him a new one. Yeah, he doing good. I wouldn't trade that little boy for the world, man. Hey, C. Jones. I don't remember seeing Tucker. I don't remember it either, Dimitri. And that's why I said I just kind of think that the internet is or that Candy is kind of playing into the internet stuff, because then they put a picture up from BravoCon where she didn't have a wedding ring on at BravoCon, and they was like, "Where Todd at?" Well, Candy was only at BravoCon for her one event. So what you talking about? Candy was only there to receive her award, and then she was gone. It wasn't a reason for her to stay. So in actuality, if Todd is working and stuff like that, and I don't know why people try to play on Todd like Todd ain't talented, like he really don't have stuff going on. He absolutely does. And people forget that Todd was in production before he met Candy. People forget that Ty was in production before he met Candy. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. It's me. Anyway, anyhow. Okay, wait a minute. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Lee gonna always support. I know that's right. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. 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 All right, y'all. I guess I can do a little work before I leave. I've kind of done everything I need to do. There's 2 things I need to do before I'm done for the day. And then my bald head ass is back here on Sunday, y'all. Sunday morning. It's only a few hours on Sunday too. I love hearing you talk like a proud daddy, uncle. Oh, Bama girl, that boy, I ain't gonna get emotional on him, but that boy right there, child. Listen. Listen, listen, y'all. He has come so far in 1 year. He has come so far, y'all. He has come so far. Now he's sleeping in his own bed. When I say he has come so far, it does something to me to just look at how far he's come in this last year. I told y'all it has been hard. I'm not gonna sit up here and say it hasn't, because I think anytime you take care of a child who has autism or whatever, it's never easy to deal with. And it's no manual, it's no book, and you got to learn as you go. And one thing I find myself doing a lot is on Instagram. And so I'm in a support group on Facebook, but then on like Instagram, Twitter, and places like that, I do watch a lot of moms and dads who have to deal with this. And I just kind of look at the approach. And I will say again, he has come so far. So again, thank y'all. When y'all ask, it really does something to me. So thank y'all again. I appreciate it. What's your recommendation for a good chicken salad recipe? You mean like a salad with chicken on it, or you mean like chicken salad? What them people put? Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. What them people put raisins and stuff in? Is that what you mean, CJ Jones? I do have a good recipe, if that's what you mean by chicken salad. Do you watch the mom on IG Autism Wear? Is that what it's called? Is that what you're asking me? Do you watch the mom on IG? Old fashioned, no raisins. I was being funny when I said raisins. I was being funny. Okay, so I do mine a lot different. I don't know if you like on the time schedule or time frame or whatever. I always cook my own chicken, but the other day when I made that buffalo chicken dip, I actually used the rotisserie chicken. So if you get like rotisserie chicken, and listen, y'all, I don't like eating chicken salad with big globs of chicken and shit and stuff in it. I don't. I like mine to be chopped really well when I eat chicken salad. Okay. So you got your chicken, you got your relish. If you like relish, and it's just what you like in there. You got your relish, you got your chicken, you got your celery, you got your onions. You got a little garlic up in there. I do put a little garlic in mine. I also put bell peppers and stuff in mine too. I love crunching when I eat like that, but not on no big stuff. I chop everything fine. And honestly speaking, when I make my chicken salad, I put everything in the food processor because I like it fine. I don't like it big hunks. Some people do. Some people like that. Some people like their potato salad chunky and all that kind of stuff. I don't like eating on no big chunks of stuff. I don't like that. So I do put my celery, my onion, my bell peppers, garlic in the food processor. You put your chicken in the food processor too, and then you just put it all in the bowl. And you don't got to use a whole lot of mayonnaise at all. Just use you about one good, but maybe two to 3 tablespoons of mayo, depending on how much chicken you cooking. And that's how I do it. I just can't do the thick chunky stuff. I can't do that. So I do like mine to be really fine, which is why I don't eat store-bought potato salad or chicken salad. Yeah, I don't eat that. Um, maybe I can put a maybe I'll put a chicken salad recipe over on my community wall or something like that. I like my chicken salad chopped fine as well. Yeah, I don't like them big chunks of chicken and stuff. I don't like nothing chunky. Mm-mm. I don't like my men chunky. I don't like nothing. I'm just kidding. 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 I promise. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Now something else could be chunky, but the man itself, I don't want no chunky man, but something else can be chunky on his body. Uh-huh. Not you came up here talking about are you going to cook chitlin dressing this year? I ain't cooking last year. That's it. Wait, listen. You know what's funny about that? I'll never forget when I did that poll on my community wall and I said, Have y'all ever heard? Have y'all ever heard of chilling grass? And it was only one vote for yes, and we know who that yes was. out of out of like 300 votes, we had one yes, and we know exactly who that yes came from. Too funny. I tell my husband, you got to be twosome to do some. LOL. He look at me crazy every time. I would too. Because I always want to eat it on crackers. Yeah, me too. I just don't like. Oh wait, you saying you do like chunky sweet Jane? I love chicken salad. I do. I like them with those buttery garlic crackers from HEB. Ooh, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. I could even make me a chicken salad sandwich, baby. Just give me some keto bread, and or if you get the wraps, the low carb wraps, you can make you a chicken salad wrap. No, shred and chop. Okay, good. And if I'm honest with y'all, I don't like shredded chicken either. Don't shred my chicken. Who just chop my chicken. Chop it up. Chop it up. Don't shred it. I don't want no shredded chicken. I don't. I don't like the thought of shredded chicken. Yeah. Just chop mine up. Just chop it up. I think today for dinner or lunch, I think I'm just make me some chicken skewers, put some bell peppers and some chicken on a skewer stick and pop that thing in the air fryer and call it a day. That's what I think I'm gonna do. All right, y'all. Let me get a few more things done at work. I'm pretty sure I'll be live again today. It's Friday. And I'm off. I told y'all. I'm off for the rest of the day. Cause I don't have no more training to do. I done it on my own. I can't eat nothing mushy. Yeah, I don't want nothing mushy, but I don't. What about your pasta? You don't like shredded either? Mm-mm. Chop it up if you're going to, even if you put it in my pasta. Chop it up or slice it up, you know, that way. You can give me a whole chicken breast and just slice the chicken breast up widthwise. But I don't know. I ain't never been a shredded chicken type of dude. And I see that they got all these chicken shredding things out here, but I don't want that. I don't want it, honey. I don't want it. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna knock out this 45 minutes, and there's some things that I do need to catch up on as far as TV wise. So I'm going to do that. And since I have to work Sunday morning, yeah, I can get a lot of stuff done today. Oh, okay. So couple things. Let's programming notes really quick. So we have the Braxtons. It looks like they have 2 episodes. For the Braxtons, the first episode is already up. I don't know when the second episode will be up. But we'll talk about the Braxtons tomorrow for sure. We'll also talk about Bell Collective. Bell Collective's reunion is tonight. I believe it's only one part to the reunion tonight. But we'll talk about that as well tomorrow. Saturdays, I don't watch nothing on Saturdays. More power to y'all that's watching that other show. It comes on Saturdays. When Ayana come on Saturdays, y'all know we gonna be right on up here talking about Ayana Fix My Life on Saturdays. Y'all know that lady ain't been on my screen in a long time on a Saturday. So when she come out in January, I can't wait. I cannot wait. So that's something for us to do. I gotta catch up on Hell's Kitchen, y'all. I was watching clips last night of Hell's Kitchen, and I was thinking to myself, yo, you seriously ain't caught up on Hell's Kitchen? Because they over there showing out on Hell's Kitchen. So I do need to catch up on Hell's Kitchen. And then I owe y'all the final episodes of the Family Secret Show. Okay, I do owe that to y'all. But before I go, I do want to thank I want to thank anybody, any content creators who have shared this, the Reality TV Starlight Awards. Thank you guys so much. Again, you guys know that this is a self-funded project, and this project is to shed light on those of us who review shows, reality shows, those of us who have panels. I know a lot of us enjoy the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Some of us enjoy the Chasing panel. Some of us enjoy just panels that are out there on these reality shows. Some of us enjoy podcasts that we listen to and different things like that. And so what this is not only will we honor those in mainstream, but we will honor those who fund their own projects, YouTubers, podcasters, TikTokers, whatever they do, just as long as they're in that reality TV space at some point, they qualify for a submission. Okay. Now, y'all did y'all big one yesterday. When I told y'all I needed y'all to go do it, there is one person, and I'm going to just say D. You know who you are, D. Shout out to you because you went and you filled out several forms yesterday. Okay. And I just want to thank you. So if y'all could take a screenshot of this and go to this QR code and go submit your favorite people. Okay, go submit your faves. All right. Because we're honoring your faves. So please, it's important. It's very important that you guys support this project in the best way that you possibly can. And again, it's free. Okay. I'm behind on Hell's Kitchen too. I was watching clips from like the first and second episode, and I'm like, girl, this is crazy. You need to catch up for real. But it's so good. It's good this season. I don't know what about this season is so different. I don't know. I think the diversity is a little bit different this season. This season of Hell's Kitchen feels right. Where are the toilet watching that current season of Hell's Kitchen? Mine only shows the old episodes. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. Mm-hmm. I tried to watch it on that bootleg website I told y'all about, but it don't. I should be saying that out loud like this, but it don't come up for some reason. Old seasons come up, so I've been watching it on Hulu. Yeah, I went back to Hulu. I didn't really have a choice, cause I also wanted to watch that new show that everybody was talking about that they didn't really want to watch because of Kim Kardashian. But I did at least want to give it a try just to see what it was like. I haven't done it yet, but I did get Hulu about 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. And best believe I went online and searched for deals and coupons and discount. Sure did, and I got one for $2.99. Sure did. Yeah, I used to be, and then I gotta go for. I used to be friends with this dude on Facebook. I don't remember his name, and if he changed it, this show ain't gonna help me. But I used to be friends with this dude on Facebook, and he used to always have workarounds for these apps. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but a couple of months ago, I gave y'all a plug for Peacock. Remember that? It was 3 months for 3 months for free, and then you get another 3 months for $3.99. I did have that hookup, but I can't remember that boy name, y'all. I can't, and I don't have no screenshots or nothing with it. Ah, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Okay, because it was a hit. But anyway, all right. If y'all go over, please, please, please submit multiple forms over there if you guys can, and please, it would mean the world to me. Again, if y'all would do that for me, and if you know anybody who needs to submit their own work, let them know that we're doing this as well. All right, y'all have a good day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.